Once again, we're featuring the Long Island Audit Channel. This guy always remains polite, calm, and respectful. Please click the links to get subscribed to his channel and watch more of his amazing content. Thanks, guys.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are just getting inside the Department of Health and Human Services here. We're immediately greeted with our friendly reminder that they're always recording us, even though it always seems to be an issue when we the people record them.
You can't video in here.
Excuse me, sir?
You can't video in here.
Who are you?
See this? Signs? Look, see it right here?
Who are you, sir?
See this right here?
That sign that says security checkpoint?
Yes. There's no, see right there?
You just keep pointing at random signs. I don't know what.
Look.
No pictures, no video?
Yes.
May I get your name, sir?
Captain James Boyd.
Captain James Warden. I see the security notice, sir.
Hey, sir.
Hey, how are you?
How you doing?
Hey, sir, do you mind if I get your name and badge number?
Sure. Keller, 3743.
And your name and badge number, sir?
Teneriello, 4579.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Is there anything I can help you with, sir?
No, but you're filming here. It's a public welfare facility, so they don't let filming go on here.
Excuse me, what'd you say?
It's a public welfare facility, so they do not allow...
Department of Health and Human Services, correct?
Social services, yeah.
Yeah, public facility, right? You said?
It's a public building, yeah, but they do public welfare here. So people are entitled to a right of privacy. They're coming in here because they're on public welfare.
Well, I'm working on a story here. I don't really want to get into it too much, but I'm working on a story on this public building here, and I'm just investigating for the people, on behalf of the people.
That's cool. Totally am all for that stuff. Just a heads up, they don't even let News 12 come in here. If News 12 comes to film things, they have to film outside, facing the cameras away from the building.
Well, maybe News 12 doesn't know their constitutional rights.
Okay, but these people have a protection of public welfare.
A protection of privacy in public.
Protection of this isn't a public building. It's a public building. It's a public building. It's a public building.
It is.
No, it's owned
You said it was a public building.
Accessible to the public. It's owned by Colliers. It's a private building. All right, there's stuff posted all over the wall that you can't film in here for that reason.
This is not a private building.
Yes, it is. Owned by Colliers. It's not a private building.
It's owned by him.
Yeah. He's the building manager.
But this is the department, the Nassau County Department
Social
of
Services.
Health and Human Services. Yes. That's what the sign says outside, correct?
Sure. Yep.
So even if this gentleman does own the building, he doesn't own this part of it. If he does own the building, he leases this part out to the Department of Health and Human Services, which means
He leased it out to Nassau County.
Nassau County, which would mean that he lost his right to claim this as a private facility.
Here, he manages the building. He's the building manager.
But they have a sign that says no photos, no security.
Oh, I saw the sign, sir. I understand that there are signs that says no photos or... But I am still recording because it's my constitutional right to. Just because somebody prints out a sign on a printer doesn't mean that it's a law. It's not a law. It's not.
It's for protection for the people that come in here that are on, housing. And
Oh, I'm not here to do that. I'm not here to
but they don't
at the end of the
their
day.
faces being put on like the internet and stuff like that because they're on welfare. That's why they have that.
So they have privacy in public.
They have privacy when they come into this building that they can conduct their business without being
Would
put
you
on the
want me
internet.
coming in here recording you and then putting your face on the internet?
Well, am I recording anybody getting services at the moment?
Anybody that's coming in and walking out
Yeah,
behind
you're
us.
pointing your camera.
That doesn't mean that they're getting services just because they walked into this building. I'm not getting services and I walked into the building.
Anybody
They could be
comes
helping
into
somebody get
the building
services.
for service.
They could be helping somebody get for services. Yeah.
I understand you're working on a documentary, totally cool.
Yeah.
I dig that, but you just can't film in the lobby. If you want to film
Oh,
outside,
100% officer, I can film in the public lobby. Do you mind if you call a supervisor?
call a supervisor.
Yeah, please.
I'll call the commissioner of the building down if you want me to.
No, your supervisor.
My supervisor?
Yes, your supervisor. Usually supervisors are a little bit more knowledgeable on these sorts of things. Have you seen the Google reviews for this place? It's got a lot of comments on the security of the building, being very unprofessional to people, as well as the workers here being unprofessional to people. That's what I'm here investigating. Are you aware of any incidents where people are treated badly and
No.
you're not aware of any incidents?
Especially about security and police personnel. They always highly respected in this building. Always, 100%.
You should check out the Google reviews. They tell a very, very different story. I think it's like 1.5, 2 stars. It's crazy.
Anyone can write that.
What constitutional right you claim to be in violation.
Oh, First Amendment,
First
the
Amendment.
freedom of press part. Yeah, freedom of press.
Are you trying to get streams?
Am I trying to get streams? If more people see the story, the better, right?
Question, huh? Is it yes or no?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a streamer. I'm not streaming.
He's hassling y'all.
I didn't come up to them.
Why do you do this?
I
You got
didn't.
something better to do than that, right?
No, this is my job. I'm investigating the Department of Health and Human Services here, sir.
Are you independent or?
I'm an independent journalist. Yeah, I'm investigating because I've gotten reports of people being treated badly here. So I'm investigating and asking questions. That's what a journalist does.
Who'd you hear was like who in particular?
Who in particular? I can't reveal people that have told me that they've been treated badly here. They might get
Like, what department? What section?
this entire department, the Department of Health and Human Services. Excuse me, sir.
So you probably need to talk to the big people versus like them, right?
Well, I'm not here necessarily
You're
to
a
speak to
journalist,
anybody.
right? You're a journalist.
Independent journalist, yes,
So
sir.
you gotta dig deep, like go.
Yeah, well, first you start on the surface, right?
So what you asking?
I'm just asking him how he's
Are
treated
they good
people.
questions?
Do you work here, sir?
Are they good questions? Yeah.
You do? In what capacity?
I'm asking questions. It's my turn, right? We're trying to get some footage. I'm helping you out.
I'm just asking in what capacity you work here, sir. That's all.
Just handed them.
Okay.
But so, does that help you? Does it make you better now?
Does that make me
Where are you
better?
going with it?
I was just asking
I'm
what you did
hassling
here.
you like you were hassling them.
I'm not hassling anyone. I'm not.
You are.
They actually came up to
Ask
me.
them, Ask them. Ask them.
Ask them what?
Ask them if they're.
I'd appreciate if you didn't touch me. I would appreciate if you didn't touch me.
Either way.
You did it
ask
again.
Them, ask them.
You did it again.
I didn't mean it like that. Please.
I know. It just.
Either way.
I know. No. I
Ask them
understand.
if
You want to
ask
touch me? I get it.
Ask them if you
But
want to ask
don't do it again, okay?
Ask them.
Hey, how are you, ma'am?
Good. My name's Nancy Nunziata. I'm the commissioner.
Nancy, commissioner of what?
Social services.
The Department of Health and Human Services?
No, not health and human
Just the
services.
social services. Okay.
So I understand you're in here filming,
Yeah.
which you can't, because everybody here is confidentiality. So we can't have someone who we don't know just filming people randomly.
Well, you don't know anyone until you meet them.
Right. At the end of the day, this is a public building. This is a public building. This is a public building. These are public services. You can't film. So we've asked you to stop. I'm just reinforcing the policy.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
we don't
policy, ma'am, Nancy, if I may, the policy can't violate or it doesn't supersede our constitutional rights. I'm a journalist. I'm here gathering content for a story. So that may very well be your policy.
If you are so interested in doing a story,
Because you should
why
probably-
didn't you contact us?
No, because I do it without contacting people. That's the whole thing. I want to catch you off guard because I've heard you're in charge of this place. I've heard a lot of bad things about this office.
I'm being interviewed.
I'm not interviewing you. You came to me. So I asked for your supervisor. I don't.
Can't film in here. She's the commissioner. She's the head honcho of this building.
Yeah, but she
She's
doesn't.
telling you-
She doesn't over. You both took oaths to uphold the United States Constitution, not to uphold policies at the Department of Health and Human Services here, sir. So I'm asking for your supervisor, somebody that might be more knowledgeable on what you can and cannot do, because you cannot control. I'm not saying. I'm just. I don't know if you called one or not.
You want to hear the same thing from him that you're going to hear from me?
I'm hoping he's en route. Okay, I'm hoping he doesn't. I'm not rushing you. I'm just saying I didn't know if he called or not. That's all. If he says the same thing, then he's just enforcing what you believe to be right, but it's not. I have every right to be in this building. Just because
Film people coming in and out of this building.
the word public building has been used several times since I've been here, and no one seems to understand that you have no privacy, no expectation of privacy in public, sir. You're not here to enforce policy. You're here to enforce the law and protect our constitutional rights. Respectfully, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to either of you. I'm just saying that the taxpayers of Nassau County pay a lot of money for you guys to enforce the law and uphold the Constitution.
We're done talking from now on.
You have the right to remain silent. That's fine. Okay.
Thank you for.
Sure, no problem, sir. Yeah.
All right. Can I talk to you for a minute? You want to talk outside? Is that all right?
Oh, sure, we can talk outside. That's fine.
Thank you. So what's going on today?
Nothing much. I just called you down here because I thought you'd have as a supervisor, I know as you move up, sergeant, lieutenant, you get additional training on the Constitution, rights, and case law and things of that nature. So I wanted you to come down here just so I can explain to you. These officers here, while Officer Tenriello was very professional, Officer Keller here wanted to escalate the situation a little bit more than I liked, but They were basically saying that I can't film inside. I told them I'm an independent journalist. I'm exercising my First Amendment freedom of press right here. I'm working on a story on the Department of Health and Human Services. And that was it. And they're saying that I guess their logic is saying that my First Amendment right doesn't apply inside of this public building here. Oh, I'm going to go back inside.
What's your plan for today? Just get an idea of what you want to do. So you wanted to record what?
I'm going to record until I'm not going to stay after it's closed, that's for sure. But I'm going to record while it's publicly accessible and open to the public, just like my right is to do. And you can do whatever you need to do at that point, sir. If you want it, you could do whatever you want. But I promise you, I've been through this. Like I said, I go out throughout the entire country, not just New York, Suffolk County, Nassau County.
No, I'm aware. Obviously, you are allowed to record in public.
Okay, so what
I'm saying to you is, like I said before, about recording during sensitive times, like when court's in session.
That's because of a court order, sir. That's a court order. A court order.
Situations like this, social services when it's posted.
Sir, you're wrong. You're wrong. There is no expectation of privacy in public. You're wrong. You all were just recording inside of that building too. What's the difference? There's security cameras recording inside that building. There's no difference. There is no difference whatsoever that I can get them. Again, I don't want it to escalate further than what it is. I really don't. That's why I called for a supervisor here. But I'm gonna stand firm in when I believe and what I know in the law and the Constitution, and it's never failed me yet. So, at the end of the day, it is what it is, sir, Sergeant.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back with you. Okay.
Yeah, sure, no problem. We're gonna wait inside here. I really hope that somebody talks sense into these officers and these public servants, so we don't have to come back here tomorrow and do a revisit. You guys figure out anything yet?
Still figuring it out.
Still figuring it out, really?
Yeah.
This day and age, all this technology, you can call whoever, still figuring it out?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Looks like the two suits, the sergeant and the captain for public safety, are returning. It's a big walk of shame here.
How's it going, man?
So, recording here is okay? I just wanted to get clarification on...
Starting tomorrow, they're not going to let you do it.
So, starting today, no. For today, no. And then starting tomorrow, they're not going to let me?
Building's closed, so we're done. If you come back tomorrow and you record, we'll handle it then. Okay?
Oh, okay. See you tomorrow.
Thanks again, guys, and please, don't forget the links in the description for the full original video, and also get subscribed to the Long Island Audit channel and give him the support he deserves.